If you're here today, that means you're interested in learning a little bit more about me. This video will be telling you about me and a little bit of my past and a little bit about what's going to happen this next year. If you're interested in hearing more about my journey from the past and follow along with me in this next chapter of my life, I'd love for you guys to come along. You're here still. That's really nice. All right, a little bit more about me. My name's Stacey. We'll start off there, I guess. I am in my 30s and I am a bariatric patient. I have been overweight my whole life. Well, I was lucky when I was really little, I was skinny, but I hit puberty and I have been overweight ever since, whether it's been obese overweight or just overweight. I grew up in a small town, not very many people around, small school. Had a good childhood, great parents, but my guilty pleasure was my food. I ate all the time. I was always hungry. Didn't have much to stress out about. You know, great mom and dad. Grew up, you know, your typical family, I guess, at that time. Now it's not so typical, but that's more for later. I graduated high school, started a family, and in that time period, gained more and more and more weight. I was comfortable. I was happy. You know, you get happy, you get comfortable, and you don't really think about it anymore. When a couple years after my marriage, I wanted to lose the weight. I have lost the weight once before, exercising, getting a trainer. I spent like $10,000 altogether just to lose 100 pounds. And I lost in my early 20s 100 pounds and went from my highest weight, which was 278, and I got down to 180. Then, oops, I got pregnant. So I wouldn't change it for the world, but during that time period, I gained all that weight back. I got all the way back up to 267. I will take 100% of the blame. I did not want to cook or touch raw meat. It was gross to touch raw meat, and I couldn't do it. I would just get sick. So fast food was my best friend. Could have chosen, you know, raw veggies and, you know, protein, but, you know, sometimes you don't make the best decisions when you're sick as a dog, pregnant, tired, and, yeah, that was a rough one. That little girl was rough. You know, you moms know what I mean. Anyways, so years have gone by since then, and I tried so hard to lose the weight. Every diet I possibly could think of, I tried it. I even tried going vegan, like raw vegan. That was one of the hardest things in my life. Like, it was the hardest 3 days I have ever had. No, actually, I've had worse, but it was rough. So I started researching into getting the bariatric surgery. I went to the doctors to find out what it would take, if I could get it through insurance. And I was able to do it through insurance, but the barriers you have to overcome to be able to get the surgery, it's like a year process. And sometimes it's even longer for some people. So, and the work you have to put behind it is all amazing. I strongly suggest, if you do not have good willpower, to go that route. Do not go the route I went. My route was definitely an easier route to go for me because I am a strong-willed person, you know, like, if I put my mind to something, I do it. And I have ADHD, believe it or not. So I ended up going and paying cash for my bariatric surgery. I had the gastric bypass. I went to Mexico to get it. Online, I did all of the research. I looked on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook groups of different companies, different places, and I ended up finding a YouTuber named Erin, and I'll put her below, but she she inspired me to get it done. She went to a place called Eliza Ortiz and Company, and that's where I ended up going to get mine done. And it was great. They were absolutely amazing. They're an American-based company, but they're in Tijuana. So that's what I did. I paid cash, and I went and got the bypass. I was originally going to do the sleeve, but instead of doing the sleeve, I opted out and did the bypass. I have a gastric reflux really bad, like since I was 10. So the sleeve actually can make that worse if you already have it. So I went for the bypass, and since then I have lost 150 pounds altogether. I have gained 10 back, because once you lose all that weight, you get sickly looking. Like, I got down to 117 pounds. 117 pounds. And I didn't look good at all. So I ended up gaining some weight back, and my body naturally did it just by pushing through and eating healthy and staying on my bariatric diet. And I ended up gaining some weight back and been able to maintain it for over a year, which is just, I am thrilled about. So that was my journey for my bariatric surgery. So next is the part I really want to document. I'll do some videos about my bariatric, a little bit more about the company, and some other videos for you guys. So I guess check over on my channel and see where they're at on posting. But yeah, go check them out. But my next step is I'm going back to the same company, and I am going to get a mommy makeover. I put in an application about 1.5 years after my surgery, and I got approved. There's a lot of steps to go through, and I'll do that one in another video too. But I did a lot of steps to get approved. I got approved, paid my deposit, and now I am going to go get my tummy removed. I miss my boobs. I don't have any anymore, but I'm getting those replaced. And I am going to get a Brazilian butt lift because my ass is gone. And it says stage 2 is the thigh lift. That's something that I want to, is my knees look like I'm an old lady. Yeah, no, you don't want to look like an old lady. I hate it. I still wear short skirts, and if you don't like looking at it, I'm like, don't look. So yeah. I'm not shy. I'm one to tell it all. I'm one to not care what you think. So, but remember, words do hurt sometimes. But anyways, so I'm going to get a mommy makeover. And that's where I'm at. I am ready for this. This next year is going to be prepping, paying it off, getting myself prepped and ready, and I want to bring you guys on that journey of what it's going to look like the next year. I want to tone my muscle before I go. I want to be fit before I go. I still want a little fat on me because I do need that for my butt. They're you know, they put it in your butt to make your butt nice and big. But anyways, so stick around, enjoy the journey, watch. Don't watch. It's my documentary for me, but I'm going to try to entertain everybody and educate you guys on what I'm doing and why I'm doing what I'm doing. And then maybe give you guys some more information about other options that you guys might have. If what I'm doing wouldn't work for you, then I want to get you some other options in there too. So I'm going to try to make a couple playlists. I'm going to record starting with my bariatric and work my way to that, and document my mommy makeover too. All right, you all have a great day, and hope to see you in my next video. Peace out.